Okay, on this compass test C, the first question says, if x equals -2 and y equals -3, what is the value of the expression 4x cubed minus 2xy? So all you got to do is substitute in the -2 everywhere you see an x, and a -3 where you see a y, and you put it in your calculator and you get -44. So the answer is E. Number 2, which of the following expressions represents the product of 4 more than twice x and 6 less than x? So the first thing I did was I knew product was multiply, and I had to multiply 4 more than twice x, so I said 2x plus 4, times 6 less than x, so I said 6 minus x. And I distributed my 2x, I show that with the green arrows, and I got 2x squared minus 12x. Then I distributed the 4, and I show that with the blue arrows, 4x minus 24. I combined my like terms, and I got 2x squared minus 8x minus 24, and that wasn't one of my answer choices, but if I looked at B, if I divided each one of these terms by 2, I would get x squared minus 4x minus 12, which is what B says. Number 3, a student earned scores of 85 plus 76 plus 78 on 3 of 4 tests. What must the student score on the 4th test to have an average, a rhythmic mean, of exactly 80? So I know that if I want to find the average, I have to add my grades up. So I said 85 plus 76 plus 78 plus blank, all divided by 4, because that's how you find your average has to equal 80. And so what I did was I just substituted in the different answer choices until I got an answer that equaled 80. So I found my answer was C, 81. Number 4, which of the following is an equation of a line that contains points 2, 3 and 4, 6? So the first thing I did was I graphed the points 2, 3 and 4, 6, and those are shown with the red dots. And I drew a line that went through both of those points. I used the highlighter to find my rise and my run, and I found my rise was 3, my run was 2, and I indicated the y-intercept with the blue dot, which was 0. So that made my answer choice B, y equals 3 over 2x. Number 5, for all x not equal to positive or negative 6, x squared minus x minus 30 divided by x squared minus 36 equals what? So I knew I needed to factor it. I wanted to find the things that multiplied. And I noticed that negative 6 times positive 5 is going to equal negative 30. And negative 6 times positive 6 was going to give me negative 36. And I know that when I have a fraction, I can reduce it by canceling out like factors. So I use my yellow highlighter to cancel out the x plus 6. That's why the answer is D, x plus 5 over x plus 6. Number 6, each circle has a diameter of 6. What is the location of point B, the center of the bottom circle? So I used my red pen, and I said the diameter of the first circle was 6. I used the blue pen, and I said the diameter of the second circle was 6. And I used my green pen to do the radius. And remember, the radius is half of the diameter, so that was 3. So that gave me a total of 6 plus 3 is 18, and it's in the negative direction, so it would be negative 18. And I know that my radius going in the horizontal direction was also 3, so my answer choice would have to be 3, negative 18. Number 7, for all x, x squared plus 3x plus 9 times x minus 3 is... So what I did was I distributed each member in the first set of parentheses to each member in the second set. So I used the yellow pen to show distributing x squared, and I got x cubed minus 3x squared. I used the green pen to show distributing the 3x, and that gave me 3x squared minus 9x. And I used the purple pen to show distributing the 9, and I got 9x minus 27. And then when I combined all of my like terms, when I combined the negative 3x and the positive 3x, they canceled each other out. When I combined the negative 9x and the positive 9x, they canceled each other out. That's why the answer is D, x cubed minus 27. Number 8, if A circle B is defined or equals 2 times A plus 3 times B, find 4, circle A. So I'm going to substitute in 4 everywhere there's an A, and 5 everywhere there's a B. And so that gave me 2 times 4 and 3 times 5, which was 8 plus 15. So the answer is B, 23. Number 9. What is the perimeter of triangle ABC? Well, I counted my distance from B to C and got 8. I've counted my vertical distance, C to A, and got 6. And since it was a right triangle, I used the Pythagorean theorem to find that C squared equals 100, so C equals 10. So the hypotenuse of my right triangle was 10. And to find the perimeter, you just add all 3 sides together. So that's why the answer is D, 24. And number 10, what is the value of 64 to the 2/3 power? All you've got to do is put that in the calculator. Make sure you use your exponent button and your fraction button, and you should get B, 16.